Well, no one should have to battle cancer, especially children. Hyundai's Hope on Wheels works to cure child cancer through research and funding. Since 1998, it has awarded grants totaling more than $250 million, and that's thanks to Hyundai's and its nationwide dealers. So joining us today are John Gustafaro, Executive Director of Hyundai's Hope on Wheels, and 12-year-old Emmy Cole, a cancer survivor and National Youth Ambassador. So welcome to you both. It's so great to have you here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So John, I want to start with you. Can you explain the Hopes on Wheels program to us?
Yeah, Hyundai Hope on Wheels is a nonprofit foundation. We were founded in 1998. That means for 27 years, we've been devoted to funding pediatric cancer research and treatment and survivorship programs to help kids not only survive cancer, but live a full and healthy lives after that.
Yeah. And so talk a little bit about why this private funding is such a critical piece of pediatric cancer research.
Certainly, funding drives research, new discoveries, ultimately new cures. There's really no amount of federal funding that can raise to the level that's needed. So at Hyundai Hope on Wheels, as a corporate foundation, all 850 dealers are involved in this cause, donating a portion of every car sold. Hyundai Motor America also donates to that, as well as individual donations from across the nation. And that all totaled together allows us to fund in a great amount. This year, $27 million in grants. And as you mentioned earlier, over the course of our, since we started in 1998, $277 million.
Wow, that's amazing. And so, Emmy, I want to bring you into the conversation. You had cancer at just 2 years old. What do you want people to know about your journey?
What I want people to know about my journey is when I was only 2, I was diagnosed with high-risk neuroblastoma and given only a 50% chance of surviving. I was treated for 18 months and spent 200 nights at Seattle Children's Hospital. I am now 9 years cancer-free thanks to the amazing care of my doctors and nurses. And another thing I want people to know about my cancer journey is that my family and my community were a big part of that, and I'm so grateful.
Well, we love hearing that you're doing so much. And I want to hear what it's like to be a National Youth Ambassador.
Yeah, being a National Youth Ambassador is such an amazing opportunity. I get to share my story with kids and families going through what mine and my family did. I get to mentor another ambassador named Jackson, and he's great, and Hyundai Hope on Wheels is great, and Hyundai Hope on Wheels helps me with the joy of getting to do this and the opportunity to getting to do this. It's such an honor.
Well, John, I want to know what kind of progress you have seen, and also what gives you hope.
Well, first of all, what gives me hope is people like Emmy and Jackson, as she mentioned, are 2 current youth ambassadors, sharing their stories of bravery and courage, and to let other kids know you can beat this. In terms of the innovations that we're seeing, the survival rate is growing every year. If we're looking back in the 1970s, it was about 58% of overall survival rate, and now it's upwards of 85% and growing. So that gives me hope. It also reminds us that we're not going to stop. None of us at Hyundai Hope on Wheels will stop until we get to 100%, and that's our ultimate vision. One final thing that gives me hope is survivorship. Last year, we initiated a new program just focused on survivorship, a $5 million initiative to help kids, once they survive cancer, they ring that bell. That's a hopeful moment in their lives, but they have other challenges ahead. Emmy sees 10 specialists every year to navigate this. So we want to make sure that kids live full and healthy lives after that as well.
Absolutely. So tell me, where can we go to find out more information about this program?
Yeah.
You can go to HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org to learn more and donate. Funding is a great part of what we do here.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for all that you do, and thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.